The weight of presence. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an immediate, unexplainable shift in the atmosphere? It is not always about the color of the walls or the layout of the lighting. Often, it comes down to a single object that seems to anchor the entire space to the earth. In a world filled with flat-pack furniture, hollow cores, and veneered particle board, there is a quiet rebellion happening in high-end design. It is a shift away from the intricate, the delicate, and the overly engineered. Instead, it moves towards something elemental. We call it the monolith concept. When you look at a monumental piece of solid wood, your brain processes it differently. You are not just looking at an item that occupies a corner of a room. You are looking at a singular, unbroken mass. It carries a visual and physical weight that demands attention without saying a single word. It does not ask for your focus, it simply commands it. But creating a piece like this isn't just a matter of finding a big tree and cutting it down. It requires a fundamental shift in how we view the relationship between raw nature and human living spaces. It forces us to ask a difficult question: how much of the tree's natural soul should we tame, and how much should we leave entirely untouched? Breaking the traditional rules. Traditional woodworking is often a dance of precision and concealment. We spend years learning how to cut perfect dovetails, how to disguise end grain, and how to make complex assemblies look seamless. We slice wood into thin veneers to stretch the material, or we engineer joints that allow for maximum movement while maintaining a lightweight profile. The monolith concept throws most of those rules right out the window. Instead of hiding the sheer scale of the material, this philosophy celebrates it. It embraces the massive, undivided block. Instead of relying on clever joinery to create structure, the structure is derived entirely from the sheer volume of the wood itself. Think about the difference between a structure built from bricks and one carved directly out of a cliff face. The brick structure represents human ingenuity and assembly. The carved cliff face represents permanence, strength, and time. That is the feeling we are chasing. When a piece of furniture looks like it was not put together, but rather uncovered, it changes the entire narrative of a home. This approach requires the maker to step back and let the material do the heavy lifting. If the wood has a massive split, you do not cut around it, you stabilize it and make it a focal point. If the grain twists violently across 3 feet of solid timber, you do not reject it for being unstable, you lean into that tension. The goal is to create a statement piece that feels less like a product of a workshop and more like a relic discovered in a deep forest. The search for the unbroken mass. Every monumental project begins long before a single blade touches the wood. It starts with the hunt. You cannot just walk into a standard lumber yard and buy the kind of timber needed to pull off a true monolith. Standard commercial lumber is dried and cut for predictability. Monoliths require the unpredictable. We look for logs and slabs that most commercial mills would consider problematic. We want the timbers that are too thick for standard kills, the sections where branches met the main trunk, creating wild, chaotic grain patterns. We look for old-growth trees that have fallen naturally, or salvaged timbers from historic structures that have already spent a century curing under pressure. When you stand in front of a raw timber that weighs several hundred pounds, you realize the stakes are incredibly high. With smaller projects, a mistake means you throw away a board and start over. With a massive statement piece, a single wrong cut can ruin a specimen that took generations to grow. You have to read the wood like a map. Where are the internal stresses? How will this massive volume react when it moves from a humid workshop into a climate-controlled home? The drying process alone for these massive sections is an exercise in extreme patience. If you rush it, the exterior shrinks faster than the core, causing catastrophic structural cracks. If you go too slow without proper airflow, the wood ruins before it ever stabilizes. It is a delicate balancing act between nature's timeline and the artisan's vision. Taming the giant without losing its soul. Once the right timber is secured and stabilized, the real challenge begins. How do you refine a massive block of wood so that it functions perfectly in a modern interior, without stripping away the raw majesty that made it special in the first place? The secret lies in the contrast. If you leave a giant piece of wood completely rough, it just looks like debris brought indoors. But if you plane it perfectly flat, square off every edge, and coat it in a thick, glossy plastic shine, you kill its character. You turn a natural wonder into a generic block. The monolith concept thrives on the tension between extreme refinement and raw nature. We might spend days flattening a single surface until it is as smooth as glass, using hand planes and progressive sanding grids until the touch of the wood feels almost like stone. But right alongside that perfectly flat plane, we will leave the rugged, deeply textured texture of the original bark line or the rugged chainsaw marks from the initial mill cut. When these two worlds collide, the perfectly smooth and the incredibly rough, something magical happens. The refined surfaces highlight the wildness of the natural edges, and the natural edges give context and soul to the refined surfaces. It creates a visual dialogue. It reminds anyone who looks at it that this object was shaped by human hands, but its essence belongs entirely to the earth. The impact of the monolith. When one of these solid statement pieces finally finds its home, the transformation is instant. It becomes the center of gravity for the entire room. Everything else seems to arrange itself around it. It resists the fleeting cycles of interior design trends. A thin, trendy metal frame might look dated in 5 years. A specific color palette might fall out of favor by next season. But a massive, solid block of deeply grained timber is timeless. It looks as ancient as a mountain and as modern as a minimalist gallery. It is an investment in permanence. Every dent, every scratch, and every mark it accumulates over decades of use will not ruin its value, it will simply add to its story. It becomes an heirloom that carries the history of the home it inhabits, passing down through generations as a silent witness to a family's life. Join the studio journey. Crafting these massive statement pieces is a journey filled with heavy lifting, immense patience, and a deep respect for the material. It is a way of keeping the true spirit of the forest alive inside our homes. If you enjoyed exploring the philosophy behind the monolith concept with us today, please take a moment to hit that like button. Sharing this video with fellow design and wood enthusiasts helps our studio grow and allows us to take on even bigger, more ambitious builds. Don't forget to subscribe to Crafted Wood Studio so you never miss a step of our journey from raw timber to finished luxury. Let us know in the comments below, do you prefer your furniture sleek and delicate, or do you crave the heavy, solid presence of a monolith? Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.